Right, welcome back here to Allen Hilliard Sports, and it is Friday night here for some Friday night football. It is the Tigers hosting the Tigers. Carthage coming to town, and Coach Barkley here. Coach Barkley looking at the Jamboree. Really impressive, especially the running game. Looks like quite a few running options there.
You know, Alan, we did pretty well in the effort standpoint. We feel like the last couple years we've had to spend a little bit more time controlling the attitude or coaching the attitude and the effort. Friday at the Jamboree, we were able to do some things good because of effort. Now we just got to clean up the assignment piece and get ready for a good Carthage team coming to town.
All right, now looking at, your opponents in the COC, your first one, Carthage, coming in, not the top program in the COC, but the top half of the COC could very well go to the state Final Four about every year.
Carthage, very good team. They've had a lot of success in the past few years. They were very young to start last year. They've gotten a lot of experience that grew throughout the season, and a lot of those guys are back. I believe out of the 22 spots, 16 or 17 of them are returning guys. So, they got big expectations there, and I think they'll do some good things this year.
Now, looking at your part there, you have quite a few, I believe around 12 returning starters here. Kind of how are they blending in with the new players that are coming up and moving up either from JV or moving in?
We got 12, 7 on offense and 5 on defense. The good thing about the guys that we got coming back, it's at, one level or another. On defense, we got a D lineman, 3 linebackers, and 2 DBs that are returning. On the offensive side, we got backs. We got 3 linemen that are returning out of the 5. So, we got a good core coming back also, and these kids have worked their tail off. And as far as from a coaching standpoint, I'm proud of them of how they've handled it thus far.
Now, coming into this, you've been coaching for several years here, and it probably doesn't get any easier that season opener, does it?
Well, year 3, there's a lot of things that are in place culture-wise, program-wise that, we hadn't had to spend a lot of time during the summer doing. From a scheme standpoint, we're farther where we were the last 2 years as far as offense and defense. From an install standpoint, so going into game 1, we feel confident. We just got to go out there and execute the game plan.
All right, and then, Coach, who are a few of your key seniors or some of your players that are looking to step up this year or have been stepped up since?
It's hard to name them all. Right now, we currently got 30 senior football players. Some of them are first year to our program. Some of them have been through the 3-4 years. They've been 3 years with me and 4 years through the program. So there's a lot of them. Obviously on offense, led by Michael Kelsey Jr. from the running back position. Defense, we got Chris Scott, Isaiah Hopper, Ian Shepard, Carmelo Jackson returning in the defensive back position. So we got a good core, and these kids have been working their tails off, and I couldn't be happier the way the attitudes are at this point.
And then another thing I noticed during the Jamboree there, the defensive line as a group really did a pretty good job on the defensive end out there.
Not too bad. It's one of those things where effort we talked about effort helping us a little bit. The assignment sometimes where the gap control was not always where it needed to be, but sometimes you can make up for mistakes in the effort side of it, and they did that on Friday. We just got to clean it up and play error-free as much as possible.
Yep. And then looking at the way the Jamboree's format was, 12 plays on either side there. But, a couple of them, several turnovers, which in a normal game could very well lead to points on that end of the spectrum there.
Oh, absolutely. We got goals on the defensive side, and trying to create turnovers is always a positive thing for our offense and for our football team. And, vice versa, not turning the ball over on the offensive side. We had a couple fumbles that we put on the ground that we got to clean up. And so, it's going to be a 3-phase game of special teams, defense, and offense on Friday. And, we feel like we got a pretty good plan going in.
All right, Coach, appreciate it. We'll let you get back to work out there. It's a nice warm day today, so we'll talk to you a little bit later, Coach. Good luck.
Sounds good, Alan. Thank you.
All right.